Good afternoon. My name is Britt Kerwin, and I'm pleased to welcome you to a moment we have all been waiting for. The groundbreaking for the Roslyn and Leonard Stoler Center for Advanced Medicine. This state-of-the-art, magnificent facility will be the new home for the Marlene and Stuart Greenbaum Cancer Center. Let's give them a Today would simply not have been possible without the remarkable support of Governor Hogan and the members of the General Assembly. We are all indebted to these state leaders for your indispensable role in making this day possible. Today would also not have been possible without the extraordinary philanthropy of hundreds of donors. It has been my great honor to serve as the chairman of the Building for Life campaign, a collaborative effort to raise philanthropic support for the new Stoler Center. Today, I am excited to announce that the Building for Life campaign has already raised $51.4 million toward our $55 million goal. So we still have a little way to go. Now, this success is due to the generosity of our donors, to our dedicated leadership team, to the unwavering and selfless support of our volunteers, and to the tireless work of the University of Maryland Medical System Foundation staff. It has been my honor and privilege to work with this dynamic and dedicated group on this historic campaign, by far the largest and most successful in the medical center's long history. I was asked to chair this campaign shortly after I stepped down as Chancellor of the University of Maryland System, and have already taken on a number of new projects. I most definitely was not looking for a new assignment. However, I have a very long and wonderful relationship with the School of Medicine, the Greenbaum Cancer Center, and the University of Maryland Medical Center. It was here that my dear wife, Patty, was diagnosed with multiple myeloma. And it was here that she received the most remarkable and caring, cutting-edge treatment for this incurable disease. Thanks to the center and the great expertise of its doctors and staff, Patty was given 8 years of life to enjoy her family and most especially her grandchildren. So when I was asked to chair this campaign, how could I say no? Here is why today is so special for me and important for our city, state, and nation. Our faculty and staff are already world-renowned for the quality of care they deliver, the lives they save and extend. Now, they will be housed in a state-of-the-art facility worthy of their very considerable talents and enable them to be even more successful in treating patients and finding new cancer cures. So let me conclude my welcoming remarks by thanking the Building for Life Campaign Committee, Roz and Lynn Stoler, for their extraordinary leadership gift, and all the people who have given to the Building for Life campaign. Because of your generosity and the state's commitment, the Roslyn and Leonard Stoler Center for Advanced Medicine, home to the Greenbaum Cancer Center, will be able to set an unsurpassed standard of quality in cancer care, treatment, and research. Now it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium Dr. Bert O'Malley, President and CEO of the University of Maryland Medical Center. Bert?
Thanks, Dr. Kerwin. Hello, everyone. We doing okay? Yeah, I think we're doing okay. I'm feeling good. So why am I feeling good? Yeah, it's some challenging times, locally, nationally, internationally. So it feels really good to be coming together to celebrate good news and to sharing good news. And that's what this is all about today. So the groundbreaking of the new Roslyn and Leonard Stoler Center for Advanced Medicine, future home of the Greenbaum Cancer Center, and our great programs. So this is a great celebration. So I'm excited to be celebrating, but I might say, maybe there's more. Maybe what is the why to think about in terms of why we're building this cancer center and its great programs? So we'll ask that question. Maybe a why might be, well, when we have this incredible state-of-the-art facility finished, we'll be able to provide much more care to so many more citizens in this state. Great reason. Maybe there's more. Maybe with the fundraising success to date, Dr. Kerwin, and a lot more fundraising, hint, hint to everyone, a lot more fundraising, we will have those funds for critical investment in research and discovery that will lead to new therapies for cancer and to improve outcomes for our cancer patients. Yeah, that's a great reason. And as a head and neck cancer surgeon and scientist, that's dear to my heart. But maybe there's more. Maybe the reason we're all doing it, simply stated, and head and neck surgeons have to speak very simply, it's our nature, is that we truly care. And we care deeply. And this great center, what we're having here today, the programs we're building, are a demonstration of how much we care and how committed we are to that care. And that is care for our patients, that is care about our patients, that is care about the families and about each other. You know, and maybe there's one more reason, one more to throw in there. What we see here today, representing UMMC, the School of Medicine and faculty practices, donors, advocates, state leadership, all coming together, leveraging what we each bring to the table to demonstrate how serious we are about providing the greatest level of cancer care and care to our patients and the citizens across the state. And that's what it's all about in my mind. That's what gets me really excited and grateful to be part of this institution. So maybe we'll go to, with this vision, it takes a lot of people to build this. And we're just starting. And with some of my favorite words are, it's just the beginning. And yes, it is just the beginning. So we want to thank all those who've helped contribute to this in planning and donors and support. But I'd like to also highlight a few key people and foundations who've provided transformative gifts to make this happen. And that is Roz and Len Stoler and Barry Stoler in the Stoler family. Thank you very much. Just a tremendous gift. None of this could occur without you. None of this vision could happen. The Stephen and Renee Bishotti Foundation, thank you very much. Dr. Harry Brody, I don't know if Harry's here. I want to catch up with you later about my dad. I think I got a nice letter, Harry, and you were lauding my dad with me, but I'll take that. I'm good with that. Thank you. The Orikawa Foundation, Karis and Steve Kolnitis, the Davis Family Foundation, Chip DePaula. Hey, Chip, we miss you already. I mean, Alan's okay, but man, you are a star. So, sorry, Alan. You got a lot of big shoes to fill. Patrick and Amy Miller, and Ed and Jennifer St. John. So I'll end by saying, man, I couldn't be more excited to be part of this event and this effort that's going on, nor could I be more proud to be part of an organization, an amazing health system that has recently boldly stated its goal is to provide a better state of care to this great state of Maryland. So with that, I'd like to introduce the President and CEO of the University of Maryland Medical Center, Dr. Mohan Santa. Thank you.
Good afternoon. All right, we're going to try one more time. Good afternoon. Yeah, as Dr. O'Malley says, this is indeed a great day. It's a day of excitement, a day of celebration, and when you think about the why, I think about the future. I think about what it is that we are stating boldly today, which is when we think about cancer care, when we think about advancing science, advancing healthcare discovery, we think about today. and we think about that we are not just putting shovels in the ground, but in fact, we are putting stakes in the ground to say we as the University of Maryland, both the medical system, the medical center, the School of Medicine, foundationally, we together are saying we are charting a new course for the health and wellness of those who come after us. And so we have to start today by acknowledging that we do not do this alone. We do not travel this journey by ourselves, but instead we do it together in partnership. And we start by acknowledging the partnership of our elected leaders who without their commitment and support, today would in fact not be possible. Governor Hogan, we have been in this conversation for a long time. You have demonstrated your commitment literally from the point of taking office till today. And so for this to be able to come to fruition today, my hope is that when you think about all that you have accomplished as governor of the great state of Maryland, my hope is this is on that list. And this is high on the list when you think about the legacy that you leave for the citizens of Maryland. Senate President Ferguson, thank you. Thank you for bringing along your legislative colleagues to understand what this means. Secretary of Health Schrader, again, I was laughing. I know I saw Dennis earlier today, and I think about the first time I met Dennis Schrader, and he was explaining to me what the future of the Godulski Tower meant for the University of Maryland Medical Center. And that was going to be a few years in the future, but that was going to be the future of how we think about healthcare delivery. So Dennis, my hope is that you also feel a great sense of accomplishment for today. Secretary David Brinkley, Department of Budget and Management, Secretary Brinkley has been an unwavering supporter of what we do here at the Marlene and Stuart Greenenbaum Cancer Center. I want to thank, I know Senator Van Hollen couldn't be here today, but I know he is represented, and I know Baltimore City Councilwoman Felicia Porter. Thank you, because what we're doing here today starts with our commitment to the great city of Baltimore, its citizens, but it extends to, again, across the great state of Maryland and indeed the nation. When we think about it, and I will tell you that I am biased, like my friend Dr. O'Malley, we are cancer care physicians. And we think about our commitment to care today, but we think about it through a lens of a commitment to academic healthcare. And in academic medicine, we have the responsibility, we say it all the time, that we have the responsibility of thinking about and designing the cures of tomorrow while we are delivering care today. And that differentiation in our mission of why we exist, our commitment to discovery-based medicine takes resources. And we describe that magic can occur when physical resources finally get to match incredible human talent. And all of you who have any experience with cancer care journey here at the University of Maryland, Marlene and Stuart Greenenbaum Cancer Center, you know that we have incredible human talent. And now, thankfully, thanks to the support that has come from our state colleagues, thanks to incredible philanthropy, we now get to match incredible physical resources to match the incredible human talent. To Leonard Stoler, I'm not stepping down before I say something directly to the Stoler family, because again, when you think about the type of transformational gift the Stoler family made, it is, again, when you think of philanthropy, it is not just the capacity to give, but in fact, the spirit of generosity that has to be there with the capacity. And the Stoler family, Leonard Ross, what you're doing today is in fact impacting generations of people who you will never meet. But as I look and I see your children, your grandchildren with you, this is a generational legacy defining type of gift. And my hope is that you will look back on what we are doing here and recognize that we are in fact being great stewards of that legacy thanks to the gift. And again, the home of the Marlene and Stuart Greenenbaum Cancer Center, I think of Stuart Greenenbaum every time I think of our journey. And now I look at Michael and I see that, again, Michael, my hope is, as you think about the Greenenbaum legacy, that you think that we have been good stewards of the incredible resources. So again, as I step down, I say I am excited today. I'm excited about what this means for our organization, what it means most importantly for the patients and family who come seeking care with us. And I am, again, incredibly pleased to see physical resources match incredible human talent. And when it comes to incredible human talent and the type of talent that we can recruit and bring here to Maryland for the benefit of those citizens who come to us seeking care, I think of my friend and colleague now of, I'm almost afraid to think of how many years Dr. Cullen and I have gotten the chance to work together, caring for patients and also helping think about driving the vision and trajectory of our cancer program. Kevin Cullen is a star among stars when it comes to the view and vision of cancer care, not just in the state of Maryland, but indeed the nation. And so it is my great pleasure to introduce the director of our NCI designated Comprehensive Cancer Center, Dr. Kevin Cullen.
Mohan, thanks so much. Thank you all for being here. This means so much to all of us. I really, really appreciate it. And before I share my thoughts on the incredible generosity of Roz and Len Stoler, I also want to acknowledge our elected officials, many of whom are here today. Without their support, none of this would be possible. The state of Maryland has provided critical funding with its initial investment of $125 million to construct the Cancer Center's new state-of-the-art facility. Governor Hogan has been an incredible inspiration and a champion for our institution. After being successfully treated at the Greenbaum Cancer Center for stage 3 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, he pledged to stand with all those who remain in the fight against cancer. And Governor Hogan has remained true to his word. This year, along with Budget Secretary David Brinkley, a good friend of many years now, who also, by the way, is a lymphoma survivor who was treated here at the Cancer Center, Secretary Brinkley and Governor Hogan spearheaded the Maryland Cancer Moonshot Initiative, pledging $216 million to leverage the state's world-class public health facilities to enhance detection, education, and cutting-edge research for new cures. Our institution is eternally grateful to Governor Hogan for his survivorship, his continued advocacy, dedication, and support in the fight against cancer. As a token of our sincere appreciation, we would like to permanently recognize Governor Hogan's contributions to cancer care in the new Stoler Center. It's my privilege to present Governor Hogan with this replica of a plaque that will be permanently displayed in the lobby of the new Roz and Leonard Stoler Pavilion. And I'd like to invite Governor Hogan to come up to the stage and share a few words.
Whoop. You gotta get a picture of that. Okay. Thank you so much. Well, wow. That they surprised me on that one. Thank you so much. What an incredible honor. Very humbling. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Collins. Thank you, everybody here at UMMS. It's really great to be here with all of you. That's a really nice thing. You threw me off with that one, but thank you so much. It's a real honor. But I'm excited to be here with all of you as we celebrate this very important life-saving project. It's truly been years in the making. I was wondering why I couldn't read my notes. It's because I took off my glasses with my mask. Oh, that's much better. But yeah, this has really been years in the making. And I remember back in 2019 when I joined Roz and Len Stoler at their home with Britt Kerwin and a number of the folks to kick off this campaign and to thank them personally for their incredible $25 million gift that really made this all possible. It's going to enable us to provide state-of-the-art inpatient and outpatient cancer services here at this great new facility. And it was the largest philanthropic donation in the history of the University of Maryland Medical Center. I just want to add my personal thank you to you and to all the other donors that have so generously contributed. Let's give another round of applause to Stoler. And I know that this project has been a labor of love for the Stolers and for the entire team here at UMMS, and it's the heart of a very bold vision of cancer care and research in the state for decades to come. We were proud to provide an additional $100 million this year to complete the state's commitment to the project ahead of schedule and to get this construction underway. I can tell you that there's not a single day that goes by when I am not just incredibly thankful for the dedicated healthcare providers here at the University of Maryland Greenebaum Cancer Center. And as was mentioned, I'm speaking to you not just as a governor, but also as a former patient and a cancer survivor. And I can tell you that the professionalism and compassion of those who work here, including Dr. Kevin Cullen and my good friend, Dr. Aaron Rappaport, they led a wonderful team that quite literally, I think, saved my life. And during my battle with cancer, I had the opportunity to see the incredible work of this staff here at this Greenebaum Cancer Center and to meet some amazing fellow patients and their families. And fighting cancer became a mission for me. And I pledged, as Kevin just mentioned, that as long as I was governor of this state and long after that, I'm going to continue to stand with all of those who are fighting this terrible disease. In March, as was mentioned, we launched a Cancer Moonshot Initiative, which dramatically expands all of our efforts to detect, prevent, treat, and find a cure for cancer so that we can all save more lives. We committed $216 million to jumpstart this far-reaching initiative, which includes the $100 million for the Stoler Center, $67 million for UMMS Capital Region Medical Center to fully fund the construction of the very first comprehensive cancer center in Prince George's County, which we broke ground on last month. And our Moonshot Initiative also includes $25 million for the University of Maryland School of Medicine and Johns Hopkins University to accelerate cancer research projects, more than $20 million for the Maryland Stem Cell Research Fund, and millions more to help expand the state's life sciences and biotechnology research workforce and to expand pediatric cancer research. So with this game-changing Cancer Moonshot Initiative, we're harnessing the power and the capacity of our world-class Maryland public health, education, and research facilities to produce the talent, the tools, and the treatments that will help us make decades worth of progress in just a matter of years, and to make Maryland a powerhouse at the very forefront of the nation's efforts to defeat this dreadful disease. During my 8 years as governor, nearly 250,000 Marylanders have been diagnosed with cancer. And I understand just how difficult it is to get that life-altering diagnosis and to experience the uncertainty of not knowing what comes next. But I also know that there's no better place in the world to receive high-quality medical care than right here in the state of Maryland. This new Stoler Center for Advanced Medicine will be an extraordinary step forward for the University of Maryland medical system and for our entire state. And I'm incredibly proud just to be a small part of this transformative project. In closing, I just want to congratulate every single one of you who has in any way been involved in helping make this happen today. And with that, I'd like to invite Dr. Suntha, Dr. O'Malley, and Dr. Cullen up here so I can give them a governor's citation to commemorate this wonderful occasion. Where you can squeeze in here with the podium. Don't fall. You almost knocked Mohan off the stage.
They've been trying to do that for a long time.
That's a good one.
They've been trying to do it for a long time.
That was awesome. Thank you very much. Very cool.
Thank you, Governor. We appreciate it so much. And as we mentioned, support from the state of Maryland has been crucial to advance this project. And one of the things that I've learned and has been very heartening in the nearly 20 years that I've been doing this, and every visit to Annapolis to talk about the Cancer Center. Cancer is a bipartisan issue. It's one thing that nobody disagrees about. So really everybody from the executive to the legislature has come together behind this project. I'd like to include, included in that, of course, is Senate President William Ferguson, and I'd like to invite him to come up to the stage to say a few words.
Good afternoon. What a wonderful day, right? This is pretty remarkable. This is pretty exciting. It is such an honor and true pleasure to represent the General Assembly, myself and the Senate of Maryland and Speaker Jones and the House of Delegates, together with the Hogan administration, have been able to make this incredible investment. And I thank the governor, of course, for laying out the extensive investments that we are making, not just here in the Stoler Center, which is remarkable, but across the entire healthcare system. You know, these have been a really unbelievably challenging 2 years, not just because of the impacts of the health epidemics that existed already, but of course with COVID, we've seen the decimation, the challenging in ways that no one ever could have imagined to the personnel who serve in the healthcare sector every single day. And so it's with these new buildings that we have the ability to attract the best and the brightest to serve the state of Maryland, to serve patients, to give people hope. And so I do want to go a bit off script, and as Dr. Kerwin was speaking, it just hit me that the real story today, it's a beautiful building, it's an amazing investment. It is so incredible that the state of Maryland can work with private funders and the system to build this incredible place. And of course, it represents innovation and technology and investment in the city of Baltimore, and all of those are wonderful. But I think the real story here, why it's so easy, why this matters, is because right now, somewhere in the state of Maryland, there is a mother, and she doesn't know. She doesn't know about this event. She doesn't know about this new building. She doesn't know necessarily about the state's commitment. She doesn't know about the incredible healthcare workforce, but 10 years from now, she's gonna get that scary news that she's been diagnosed with cancer. And just maybe, she will find herself in the Stoler Center for Advanced Medicine. And most certainly when she does, she will get the world's best care that is possibly imaginable because of the research and technology that will happen in this building. And what will happen? She'll be cured. And she'll see her kids graduate. Maybe she'll attend a wedding. Maybe she'll become a grandmother. That's why we're here today. What happens in this building will be remarkable. And that's the story of what we all can do together when we solve problems and we believe in the hope of the future. Thank you to the University of Maryland. Thank you to all who are invested. This is a sign of what's to come. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Senator Ferguson. Project as large as this is only possible with the support of many leaders and advocates. We'd like to now share a short video that features other prominent folks who have played a role in this project's fruition, in bringing this project to fruition, and also shows a glimpse of what the new building will look like.
What an exciting day this is as we embark on a new building project that will house the University of Maryland Greenebaum Comprehensive Cancer Center. The Roslyn and Leonard Stoler Center for Advanced Medicine will be a wonderful state-of-the-art building that will provide space for outstanding multidisciplinary treatment for all types of cancers, as well as significantly enhance our ability to translate discoveries into the laboratory into innovative treatments for cancer patients. As Dean of the University of Maryland School of Medicine for the past 16 years, I have worked closely with Dr. Cullen, the director of the Greenebaum Comprehensive Cancer Center, and have deeply valued his outstanding leadership of one of the most innovative and discovery-based cancer programs in the country. I salute the entire Cancer Center team members who tirelessly provide compassionate care, as well as conduct pioneer scientific breakthroughs that have led to significant and life-saving treatments. I want to also thank our governor and the Maryland state legislators who have had the depth of vision to have invested so significantly into this project. In addition, I wish to thank most sincerely Roz and Len Stoler and all the generous donors who have contributed to this vision. You have all made today possible. Thank you for believing in this wonderful endeavor and allowing us to provide a state-of-the-art building that will enable us to continue our critical work of advancing discovery-based cancer treatment and cures for the citizens of Baltimore, Maryland, and beyond.
I recall our visit to the Stoler home almost 25 years ago, and that was to solicit a gift of $5 million. And in those days, $5 million was a lot of money. We had a vision and a theme that we never said never, and where we believed that hope would be a way of life. That these were fundamentally the values that we thought that the Stolers would share with us. And it turns out that we were correct, I think. We talked for several hours, and then I remember that when we were getting ready to leave her home, Len Stoler said to us that he'd get back in a few weeks. And with that, I remember Roz kind of holding him by the arm and saying, Len, we've got to help these people now. We've got to help them in their care of patients. And I remember Len looking at Roz and smiling. He did smile. He said, Roz, which side of the room were you sitting on? Whose side are you on? In any event, we laughed. They laughed a little more than we did, but in any event, we left. And a few days later, it wasn't a few weeks, a few days later, Len called and said, we're going to help you, and we're going to give you $5 million. That was the beginning of the relationship, and now we're talking, we have a groundbreaking that is a result of, in large part, your $25 million transformational gift. And the truth is, I do want to say that I'm grateful, but without your leadership, Roz and Len, this wouldn't be possible. So we thank you so much, and I'm so grateful to be part of this and to participate with you in this dedication.
The Roslyn and Leonard Stoler Center for Advanced Medicine will change the landscape of patient care. Its innovative facilities will house the leading-edge treatments of the University of Maryland Marlene and Stuart Greenebaum Comprehensive Cancer Center. One of just 51 NCI-designated comprehensive cancer centers in the U.S., the Greenebaum Cancer Center has long been a site of revolutionary research, forging new and better ways to treat cancer. This high level of expertise has attracted an increasing number of patients to our center. As the Greenebaum Cancer Center's patient population has tripled over the past 15 years, our space needs have grown too. Our new Stoler Center will be able to welcome the more than 3,000 patients we treat every year. From the moment our patients and their families walk through our doors, they will be treated to an environment characterized by hope and healing. It is a place where all will feel at home as they seek the expertise of some of the best minds in medicine. Housed in a building that expands space devoted to cancer diagnosis and treatment by more than 50%. With 6 floors, this new tower consolidates true multidisciplinary care in one place, allowing patients to avoid some of the time and stress of visiting multiple areas across the medical campus. This helps promote their overall well-being and sets the stage for an optimal response to treatment. Expanded inpatient and outpatient areas will support new approaches to care, such as multi-week cell transplant therapy delivered as an outpatient treatment, and other approaches being explored through the center's more than 200 open clinical trials. The new Stoler Center will deepen excellence in patient outcomes by making it easier for our clinical researchers to facilitate innovation, support better processes, and reduce wait times. Combined with the center's more than $100 million of annual cancer research funding and a faculty that leads the nation in the number of clinical trials that involve African Americans, the cutting-edge facility will accelerate the Greenabaum Cancer Center's work in advancing immunotherapies, oncologic surgery, radiation therapies, molecular profiling, and discovery-based medicine. In sum, the Roslyn and Leonard Stoler Center for Advanced Medicine will enhance anyone's experience of the University of Maryland Greenabaum Comprehensive Cancer Center. By housing vital advances in treatment and care delivery, the center will absolutely transform the nature of cancer care for all of us.
We're so excited about this. This building is the culmination of a 20-year effort to build a world-class cancer center that not only provides compassionate, state-of-the-art care for patients afflicted with cancer, but also performs the innovative research that will change the way cancer is diagnosed and treated here in Maryland and around the world. It's been my great privilege to lead a brilliant team of clinicians, nurses, researchers, and staff who have shared this vision and this desire. But we would never achieve this vision without the incredible support of many individuals and groups who understand the tragedy of cancer and who share our desire and passion to help prevent and relieve the suffering cancer causes. We've spoken about the indispensable support of Governor Hogan and his administration, and the wonderful support that we've had from many enlightened legislatures in the House and Senate who have become friends over the years and champions of our cause. But today, I want to especially thank our many, many friends who have helped us each step of the way by donating their time and treasure. Many are in the audience today, and their contributions have had great impact. Our board of advisors, including Barry Stoler, Stuart Weitzman, Bobby Ginsberg, Marie Bowers, and others. The campaign committee, which has been led with such passion by Britt Kerwin. The magnificent Greenabaum family, especially Stuart, Marlene, and Michael, who have held this cancer center close to their hearts for more than 30 years. Thank you again to everyone who made a gift, donated time, and supported this extraordinary effort. It's because of you that this vision is now becoming a reality. The Building for Life campaign has been an incredible success, and our goal is in reach. The effort will shape the future of cancer care in Maryland and beyond. But today, I'm especially grateful for the friendship and generosity of Roslyn and Leonard Stoler, whose altruism and philanthropy have been a constant and a comfort for all of us in the 19 years that I've been director. During that time, Roz and Len have always been there, supporting our mission, always doing so with grace, wit, and charm. It's their effort which has made this building possible. And so I am overjoyed that the Greenabaum Comprehensive Cancer Center will live in this new Roslyn and Leonard Stoler Center for Advanced Medicine. Len, and I'm very sorry to say that Roz is under the weather today and can't be with us. To all of your family, on behalf of all who work here, and more importantly, the patients and families we serve, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And it's now my great privilege to invite Len to come up and say a few words.
Where did I put my notes?
I must tell you how thrilled I am to be here today, to be part of this facility to advance cancer care, research, and discovery. Our granddaughter, Lindsay, was successfully treated for cancer here in the 1990s. We feel passionately about this prospect and truly believe in the hospital's leadership, as well as the extraordinary faculty and staff at the Cancer Center. As a first-generation American, to be in a very small way associated with the University of Maryland Medical System is a dream come true. To be in the company of Dr. Mohan Santa, Dr. Kevin Cullen, Dr. Morton Rappaport is an honor we cherish. People with cancer suffer physically and mentally, and if we can help them in any way, we are grateful. We thank everyone who joined us by making an impractical gift to the Building for Life campaign. Together, we will change the future of cancer care in Maryland and beyond. What we leave behind is far more important than how far we get ahead. Thank you.
Not sure how I'm supposed to direct this, so I'm waiting for the person behind the curtain, but I think this is the time for groundbreaking. So can I ask everyone of the speakers in the front row to come up? Dig out this whole thing? We should give the order. All right, well, since we got everybody lined up with a shovel and a hat. Guys in the front row, huh?
Exactly. New instructions. All right.
We're taking a shot, waiting for, Mark, you get up front?
Move their masks just for this moment.
Okay. Yeah. Can everybody take their masks off? Okay.
Everybody behind the
Mark, can you take your mask off? I think he just turned it on.
Yeah, you just kind of turned it over, but let's.
Everybody put their shovels in the dirt.
All right.
In the dirt.
We'll do a countdown, right?
Yes, sir. Everybody look up at the cameras. Look up at the cameras. Perfect. Thank you very much. And on one, we'll toss a little bit there. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Trouble folders to stay after you dismiss everybody for a.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the program, but we invite you to a reception in the pavilion right behind these doors. So please come forward, and we look forward to having a chance to celebrate this great day with all of you.